On February 1st, 2012, Anchorage police were alerted of the potential kidnapping of 18-year-old Samantha Koenig from a coffee stand. Thus started a nationwide search for what they thought was a kidnapping for ransom. Little did they know this hunt would lead them to a gruesome discovery: local resident and father, Israel Keyes.
Keyes was born on January 7, 1978 in Cove, Utah. He had 9 siblings. At the age of 5, his family moved to an isolated area in the woods to live with no heat or electricity. He was homeschooled, therefore isolated from most social interaction. They were very religious, and his parents became members of a white supremacist church. They did not believe in government interference, medicine, or public schools.
Keyes got his first taste of crime in his teenage years. He would break into houses, shoot the neighbors' houses with BB guns, and start fires in the woods, all for fun. Israel would torture and shoot animals, which separated himself from his friends, which occasionally joined in with him. After learning about Israel's sadistic actions, however, they started to avoid him. He always had a need to be in control, which led to his increasingly violent actions.
Interestingly enough, Keyes also accompanied himself with the Keogh brothers, who were a part of an infamous family for an extensive amount of crimes and ultimately the murder of a federal firearms licensee and his family. This could have been where Israel got his inspiration and was allured to the crime world.
Allegedly, his first sex crime was the rape of a younger girl in Oregon when he was 18. His intent was to kill her, but he did not follow through with these plans. He found an interest in Satanism during this time as well. He then joined the military and had a heavy drinking problem. After being honorably discharged, he started a landscaping business, which took him around the country. He then began a string of burglaries and robberies, which would eventually progress to murders across the country.
He never planned out who his victims would be. It was simply whoever was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He was extremely bright, organized, and meticulous. He drove victims across the states. Everything was planned. He even created what he deemed were kill kits, which contained supplies he needed to murder his victims. He would bury these in locations around the country where only he could find them. He killed men and women, regardless of age. The only other victims actually confirmed to be Keyes' doing were Bill and Lorraine Currier. He kidnapped them from their home and took them to an abandoned farmhouse where he assaulted them both and killed them both afterwards.
Samantha Koenig's murder is what was the turning point for investigators in Keyes' case. After kidnapping her from the coffee stand she worked at, he texted her boyfriend on her phone. He said that she was going on vacation and just needed to get away. Through security footage, it was soon revealed that this was far from the truth. After 2 weeks of nothing, Samantha's boyfriend receives a text detailing a location. At the location, a photo of Samantha with a newspaper and a ransom note was left. Samantha's dad deposited money into her account, and Keyes withdrew the money from several different ATMs at different locations. He made a mistake here. His vehicle and figure were caught in the security camera. His car information was then pushed out by police across the nearest states, and a police officer found a match and pulled over that car to discover Keyes. They searched his car and quickly found Samantha's belongings.
It was discovered that Samantha had been dead for a long time. In the pictures he took, he sewed her eyes open to make her appear alive so he could get the money from her family. Keyes committed suicide in his jail cell by strangling himself and cutting his wrists. He never confessed to the others he killed, and the FBI still struggles to connect murders back to him. Though no exact number was given, it is believed that he had around 12 victims in total.